Howdy, my name's Laz Tabaz, aka Lasco Atkins, Lasco 69, Lasco Tabasco, the rest, all in one, also known as Lester, or more Lester, but let's not get into that. So as my introduction, I just want to say I basically had an artistic background. I've always been quite artistic when I was younger, always kind of painting, sketching. I was in a bit of photography as well, but that really developed a lot later. But painting was my main thing at first, and then once I found a camera, I knew it was like, wow, this is going to be the stepping stones to like a film career. That's what I thought at the time, and then that's why I'm talking to you now, because I still don't make any money. All right, I'm still trying to put it out there. But I went from high school, so I was known as the alien guy, and then I went to art college in Surrey, so stayed at home for a few years. It was all cool though, you know, like I did a year there for free, so I didn't have to pay, and then I got a film school obviously, so I didn't have to worry. Now throughout my life I was kind of mixing, you know, media is what it's called. So I was combining sort of metalwork and collages and paintings, photography, all this stuff with some serious spiritual messages. The teacher that graded me in the end thought I was 5 out of 7 worthy, not 7 out of 7 or 6 out of 7, just because my stuff is quite far out there. And of course, aliens, you know, and no one likes to talk about aliens when they're grown up because it's such a silly subject. But through sketching and drawing, I kind of learned, you know, basically texture, different types of media, as I said, you know, but then what led to photography was the easiest, because then it's all kind of in the eye, you know, it's not so much in the hand. I mean, it's more about your kind of, you know, your experiences and your understanding of photography in the exposures and shutter speeds and all that stuff. But again, it's more of a mental thing. It's not so much of a handcraft. But this is where my collages came in. So, aka Snibbles, they're called, and that's why I'm making this video for you today, so you know what I'm on about, are basically little pictures, you know, or sometimes big pictures, and I make all sorts of collages out of them, you know, and I have been doing this since I was younger, but it was never as intense as it is now. I'll probably show you some bits and pieces here, like around the sides, just so you see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I kind of was doing it abstractly, subconsciously my whole life, leading up to I'm still doing it nowadays, you know, as a grown man. I'm 40 in a year, and it's kind of my expression of still working with my hands and less mental, whereas film and photography is more mental and then less with my hands, if you see what I mean. So I'll show you some collages now, and then, you know, hopefully you like what I'm trying to sell. But I've made short films, music videos over the years, and I keep coming back to the Snibbles. The Snibbles are kind of my way of expressing what I feel in the world, besides film and photography, of course, which is basically this combination of everything, which is film, art, media, fashion, sexy girls, all sorts, all combined into one. Sometimes I have eye lines going, you know, across the way to each other, so you gotta like really be respectful of the eye lines and pay attention, you know, because there'll be like hidden Easter eggs in there sometimes. But then Snibbling to Snibbles, where the actual name came from, was a family friend of ours, and you know, she would see me doing this on a regular basis and thought it was interesting, and then called it Snibbles one day, and it sort of stuck. Now I've only got a couple mates that ask me about my Snibbles still, but I still do them, you know. It's not like it's forgotten art. It's kind of my collages compared to anybody else's, because you never see anything like it. Everything is so dense and compact. I don't really mix the media as much anymore. I did when I was younger with the Snibbles, but now I just kind of let them speak for themselves, and you know, they're just there really. But the master plan for everyone, if you're curious why I continue doing it and why I'm still collecting these Snibbles. I mean, I've got like hundreds if not thousands of them. I've got boxes full, I've got drawers full, and hopefully one day our whole house will be full. And the plan is to have individual rooms but have a permanent exhibit. I'm planning on having one private room, possibly a porn room, but then also a film room. So it'll be a film memorabilia, sort of props and stuff, you know, from my films and others, maybe some scripts and stuff, and that'll probably be in a locked room, to be honest, because I don't want anybody wandering in there. But my Snibbles will, you know, be all over the place, so you'll probably be a bit sick of it and you want to retreat somewhere into a porn room or a film kind of, you know, reference room. So the plan would be to do the whole house, but to have individual exhibits. So I'd have double-sided Snibbles hanging from the ceiling, then I would have individual pieces that are single-sided hanging on the walls as if traditional, you know, galleries and stuff. So it would be a kind of permanent gallery exhibition in dedication of me and my Snibbles and my life and my film work and all that. So there would be like film trailers and clips and videos and stuff too, not just individual pictures. And I'll probably have trippy lighting and you know, trippy music playing, because that's what I did in my graduation. And they always kept on telling me to turn it down because it was too trippy, but I've kind of moved on from the trippy music, yeah. But I still like trippy lighting, to be honest, and that's kind of what I'm good at. I still do trippy lighting, you know. So I hope you like my Snibbles, and maybe I'll see you around sometime, if my house ever gets made, that is, you know. Alright, goodbye for now, bye.